Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. It is Tuesday, and we're back for another exciting live today as we create some beautiful pattern initial keychains. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here, whether you're watching us right now live or later on the replay. And I always look forward to seeing how far our broadcast is reaching. So if you don't mind, go ahead and drop your city and state right there in the comments. And if you're watching us on replay, make sure you go ahead and comment that. And if it's your first time joining us, comment the word new. And after the live is over, I will go back and invite you to become a part of our family here. So hello, Faith family. I'm so happy to be back with you. Thank you for allowing me to go live on a Wednesday. We're going to create something beautiful. And if you were here last time, we had a fantastic time creating some beautiful keychain wristlets. And Aunt Flo, I see, is here. Hey, Aunt Flo. And there's my mom. Hello. So how many of you were here last time? Raise your hand if you saw our keychains. Yes, ma'am. This is live, Aunt Flo. And I thought I was going to see you yesterday, so I had one of those keychain wristlets on me to show you. But for those just coming in, let me grab one. I was doing this one earlier, and I've got to finish the back. But this is what we made last time, y'all. Those that were not here, we made some different designs. So this is the sunflower keychain wristlet, and we did some daisies, roses, we did leopard print, we did rose gold, and it's so beautiful, y'all. So I absolutely love these. So if you did not get a chance to see that live, make sure you go back on my page and look for our live from Saturday. And these are available on the website. If you need the link while we're live, just drop the word keychain with the word link, and I'll go ahead and drop it for you, okay? All right. And then I don't know if y'all saw, but we now have 40-ounce tumblers. Woohoo! I've been wanting to add those to my shop for a while now. And I will tell you, I've been working on this probably since last year sometime. And we finally made it happen. And I was so excited when I made my very first tumbler. So I'm going to be showing you that today before we head out. And I'm going to show you the one that we debuted on my page on Sunday. So make sure you stick around for all of that exciting news. Okay, so today, let's get right into it. We're going to create some more products for the shop. And I'm working to stock up for my upcoming vendor events. So I thought, let's create some more of those initial keychains. And we have them in different colors. So I've already gotten all of my designs ready to go. You can see I've prepared some different colors, and you'll see them a little bit better in just a moment. But let's go ahead and start prepping, and go ahead and drop what color, if you were to have one of these initial keychains, what color would you want and what initial would you want? Let us know that in the comments. Hey, Miss Trina, you made it. How are you? Let me get my other scissors, y'all. I think I put them down here. I was working on another project earlier. I literally packed everything away. Have them right here. I'm so happy you made it, Miss Trina. All right, so we're working on keychains today. And I'm just going to cut these down in size some, just so I can have a smaller amount to work with. So yeah, y'all come on in, get settled. Happy to see y'all again. I don't know if we'll truly make all of these right now. We'll see how long it takes, and we'll make as many as we can make. Okay. So drop what color you would want, and then tell me what initial you would want on yours. Let us know. I have all sorts of patterns that you can choose from here. I'm so happy you all are doing well. Thank you all for tuning in on a Wednesday. Happy to see everyone. And I hope you've had a great week so far. Halfway through the work week, so that's always a good thing. So we're going to do some of our common letters. Hey, brother, you made it. How are you? I responded to the text. I was trying to get a few things done because I had some orders come in today, actually this week. So I cannot wait. So y'all stick around because I'm going to show you my brand new tumblers. And I'm going to show you the very first tumbler that I created. So yeah, I think I've sold several this week. I'm excited about that. I've already started working on those orders. I am doing well. Thanks, brother. Okay, so let me go and pull out several of these. I'm going to make quite a bit here. And these are double-sided, so whatever color you choose and initial, you have it on both sides, which is kind of cool. And I am enjoying this cool weather. Y'all, we got rain recently. I know we had rain yesterday. We had rain Friday. And that just really made it so nice outside. Oh, let me forgot to fill this up first. So yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying the cooler weather. What about y'all? Are you having any cooler weather? Thank you, Miss Trina. I'm going to show you the tumbler in person too, so you can see it and get a feel for it. And that's all I've been drinking out of for almost a month now. And when I tell you it is so, in my opinion, much more fun drinking my water out of my tumbler. I take mine to work every day, but even when I come home, I find that's all I want to drink out of. I don't drink out of anything else. And I feel like I get my ounces of water in easier now because of it. My brother said lots of rain in Rock Hill. Yeah, absolutely. And I can't see the emoji on my StreamYard screen, so I'll have to look and see what emoji you put unless you want to tell me. All right, so we're just going through the letters of the alphabet. So go ahead and drop your initial and what color you would want your keychain to be. Now, there's Miss Kathy. You made it, Miss Kathy. How are you? So happy to see you. Miss Kathy had a birthday recently. Her husband had a birthday. So she's been doing a lot of celebrating. That's awesome. Making some initial keychains today, Miss Kathy. Last time we did the wristlets, and I thought today, let's make some of the initial keychains. We'll restock my shop, get us ready for our upcoming event that we have in October. And I'm super excited about that one. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn the machine on after we get these started. That way we can kind of multitask. All right, so let me grab that. Let's go ahead and turn everything on. each time I use it. I just adjust it based on what I need for that project. Uh-oh. Okay, is anyone else spinning? Let me check. It's connected to my network, and it looks good to me so far. But now I see an issue too, so wonder if it's Facebook, because I just got a message. So try coming out or going out and coming back in. Let's see. I'm going to go check my page. Let me go see. All right, did we come back? It's showing it's still moving on my end. But on Facebook, I see it looks like it went out, and it's saying was live. Let's see. All right, let me go see what's going on YouTube. Looks like we're still going. All right, I'm just going to post the link real fast for everyone on Facebook. That was so weird. All right, if you're still here, raise your hand. Let us know. All right, so I guess I'll have to watch it. Oh, did it come back in, Flo? It started over? Let me see. Is it the same? I can't tell right now. Let me scroll down. I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know where you're watching. Aunt Flo, are you on Facebook? And I just posted the link on Facebook to YouTube in case it's still acting up. That was so weird, y'all. Okay, Jerry Midas, I don't know what happened. Aunt Flo said it's starting over, so I don't know what happened to Facebook. But hey, we'll hang out here. That was weird. So I tried to put a post. Okay, let Mom know, Tim, because she just called me. Will you let her know? She's probably trying to check. Yay, Miss Trina made it to YouTube. I'm going to tell Mom to come to YouTube or go to YouTube. Okay. Boy, I tell you, my mom, my family, they are on it. They are the best cheerleaders and supporters. So, yay. So, we'll just have a YouTube party today. And I'll tell you also, our videos don't save anymore on Facebook. So, I'm happy to see y'all on YouTube. So, make sure while you're over there, if you want to be a part of our community and make sure you know what's happening, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? That way you can always know when we go live. So let's do a roll call if you made it back. Okay, Mom made it. Yeah, Mom, not sure what happened. That was so weird. So it has to be a Facebook issue, which is what StreamYard told me in the midst of that. I think once I think Aunt Flo said it first. And then when Miss Trina said it was spinning, hey, Miss Kathy, yeah, I don't know what happened. So guess what? Glad y'all have YouTube accounts. So take a moment while you're here. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do that, because if anything should ever happen, we'd have to hang out over here anyway. So thank you. All right, so the machine is heating up. That's what I was telling you before we went out. And I just went ahead and started another set of keychains so that we can pop those on while we're doing it. Yep, they do, don't they, brother? And you just roll with it. You just keep going. And I didn't want to lose this feed, so had the one on YouTube ended, I would have started another live, but I'm glad this one's still going. So thank y'all for hopping over. Hello, Matt. You made it. Thank you for being here. So we're making some initial keychains. And I think you're going to love these. I was asking you to drop what color and initial you would want if you were getting one of these. Let me know. I'm curious. Because I'm going to reveal these as we're making them. And I tried to pick different colors just to have a variety. Of course, when you order it, you can customize your initial and customize your color. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll go ahead and get some made up. Oh, I love it. Miss Kathy says blue. And what initial would you do, Miss Kathy? Would you do C or G? Some people do their last initial, so I'm always curious about that as well. Get some of these made up. Okay, I love it. She says blue G. All right, I love that. And I think the G is really pretty. I just realized we have the same last initial, Miss Kathy. All right, anyone else want to share theirs? All right, so we have about 8 to start. I just picked some of the letters here. If you're just hopping on, I was encouraging everyone to stick around because I'm going to show you that awesome tumbler that we made on Sunday. And y'all, it is so beautiful, so beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and get these ready to go. Just like so. Okay. And then while these are heating up, we'll get a few more preps. All right, so let's get those going. We have about a minute. Yes, it is, Miss Kathy. We were so excited, weren't we? Let's do these first. I can do that G. Since we see G in the comments, any other letters y'all want to share? Ms. Trina, what about you? Would you do T or would you do A? get our mat, so we'll have that ready to cool off. Wow, that was fast, y'all. Okay, it's kind of hot, so I'm just going to move the whole thing over here. Here we go, let that dry off or cool off some. All right, so while that's cooling, let's prep our next batch. I can already see them, y'all. Oh my gosh. I can't wait until y'all see them. So definitely enjoying the cooler temperatures. I think today was lower 80s, upper 70s, I think. I feel like it may have been like 84, 83, 84, something like that. I noticed a little bit of rain on the way home today. And I think it's supposed to rain like off and on throughout the night too. When I checked the weather forecast, that's what they were calling for. So yeah, we shall see. And I want to thank those of you who supported me in the House of Awesome event that I did Sunday. We had an amazing time. It was full of lots of learning all about a touch of faith, and I threw in some wreath care and how to decorate with bows and all the things. So if you're in my VIP group, my VIP customers group, I'll be sharing some of that with you all. But yeah, it was so much fun. I'm already looking forward to the next event. I will say I did crash though afterwards because I did Miss Kathy, I did a total of 3 lives Sunday. And then I had all of my other content. It was pre-posted. But yeah, when I tell you I slept really well, I did. Oh, 73 sounds good. Aunt Flo, you made to YouTube? Yeah, I think we all had to go over to YouTube, didn't we? So I went over and checked on Facebook and it said I was live, so I knew it was gone. Not sure what happened there, but that's okay. I'm glad y'all made it. Okay. Thank you, Miss Trina. Yep, so that's been keeping me busy and the orders that came in this week. I feel like my G I'm going to have to redo my G. It feels like it's a little small, so I'll reprint that. I don't know what happened to it. G for Daddy, G for Godful. Anyone else a G? And don't forget, y'all are on YouTube today, so you get to see that leaderboard that we were talking about. So I thought that was pretty neat how they have new features. And my brother says he's a G. Of course you are. Of course. Yes, Mom's back on, Miss Trina. She's right there in the comments too on YouTube. So yep, she made it back. All right, so that'll be just 3. All right, let me pause here. And then we're going to reveal those and we can do the back. Let me get my other sheet, okay? And I'll just fell. My fan just blew everything. Yep, she made it back. Thank you for checking. All right. Now, I wonder if this G, let me just compare right fast. Yeah, that one looks small too, so I'm going to wait and redo that. All right, are y'all ready to see the first side? So let me put this here first. They should be cooled down. Oh, yeah, they're good and cool now. All right, so kind of like how we did last time. Let me build that slowly. All right, look at that. There's our J. Any J's in the house? I know we have Jerry. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love it. We have I there. That's in a yellow. The J, should tell y'all the colors too. The J's in a green. But again, y'all, I can do any of the colors. Okay, so I just mixed and matched. Okay, so the I is in a yellow. Okay, then we have the M. I don't know if y'all can see the M. It's in like a pink. I think I'm going to redo my N because it's kind of like that G. It's a little small, so I'm going to redo that one. But there's an N. N is on purple. The M is on a pink. So I'm going to redo that one. And I'm going to check that too. And we have F. F is like on an orange kind of coral color. Let me call it coral. So look at that. There's the F. If you love purple and your initial is E, look at that one. There's E, y'all. Oh, wow. I'm loving these. Oh, my gosh. This one is like a peachy kind of color, and it's the letter B. Okay. And then our last one for this sheet, we have the letter A, and it's like a teal, beautiful teal. So what do y'all think? You love these, Miss Trina? All right, so let's finish doing the back sides of those first, and then we'll come back and we'll do some more. So let's see. I want to make sure I get the letters matched up. So we had A and B for sure this time. And then we had, so really it looks like I did this whole side, E, F, I, J, M, and N. And I'm gonna check those sizes. I think I'm gonna make my M and N a little larger. Let me write myself a note. I'm gonna reprint those. So we'll come back and do those. Got it. Thank you. Now on YouTube, it tells me that it reads out your emoji. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Miss Kathy. All right. So I made a note of the ones I'm going to reprint in a bit. All right. So let's do A. So now I have to be like, I have to pay attention. I can't just drop them down. So this is A. I'm going to drop it right on A. Just like that. Okay. Double checking it. So have y'all made dinner yet? I know my mom was making a really good dinner. What about the rest of y'all? I have leftovers still because I haven't touched them since the weekend. So I'm going to finish up my Japanese leftovers and eat that for dinner tonight. All right, let's do B. Y'all, I'm loving that B color. I hope y'all can see that. Look at there. Is anybody a B? I am loving that. They look so gorgeous. Yes, it's going to be delicious. All right, so there's my A, and there's my B. I'm going to retake my A. So I taped it to my table. Just lift that up. Thank you, Serena. All right, so let's put those there. All right, let's move on and let's get E. So we're adding E to E. My aunt says the board doesn't play fair. Why do you say that? Do you not have any points again? I know you were looking at Mom's live last time. I think that's what you were telling me. Kathy, you're always eating something delicious. She says hot dogs, baked beans, something quick. I love it. Yeah, quick and easy, right? I'm all for it. Okay. Let's do I. Hey, Donzel, you made it. How are you? All right, this one, let's see. I feel like it's a little short too. Might be able to make it work. Just barely. All right, let's try it right there. I think I'm good. If not, we'll make it again. Donzel, we all had to come to YouTube today. Facebook was acting up. So yeah, we're all over here today, everyone. Okay. And then that's going to do it because I'm going to redo those others. There's two that I want to redo. All right, let me lift this up carefully. Remember, we already started some others, so we'll come back to that in just a minute. I think next time I'm going to put a sheet of paper down so I'm not taping it to my table. All right, let's get these on here. So I think they're on pretty good, where they're not going to budge. Hopefully they're still where I need them to be. We will see, won't we? So are you saying the longer you've been on the person's channel, Mom? Is that what you're saying? That's also what they're looking at? Or are you saying just how long you've had a YouTube account? Have to go over there and look. So yeah, Timmy's explaining it to you. And it's about to be, y'all. There it is. I knew it was coming. It goes too fast. All right, let's let it cool down. That. Yeah, it is new. Donzel, what does yours look like? Because you're over there often. So is yours looking pretty good? I don't know yet how many you have to get a crown. I have not paid attention to that myself. Yeah, that's the important crown, right? Still forgot to get my paper, y'all. Like I said, I wanted to, but it's okay. All right, let's do 2 more on here. So I'm doing P and R. And then I think it was K and L, I think. I was kind of paying more attention to what y'all were saying just now. So what we'll do, we may not put all of these together today, but at least they'll be made, and I can easily just assemble everything, but we will assemble some of these to get us going. And sometimes that's kind of how I work. I might go ahead and make them like this and then come back later on and put them all together. Oh, no, it's okay. Y'all are good. Y'all keep chatting. Y'all are good. Hey, I'm just happy we have 10 people. So, woo-hoo. So thank y'all for those who have popped on. I appreciate you so much. All right, I feel like the P is a little small. I'm going to cut it off separate and trim it down so I can actually see, but I feel like it's a little small. So the ones that I'm not doing, I'm going to just resize those. And I thought for sure I put them all on the same size, but you know how things happen. Okay. Let's see. I see this comment. Did you make another comment, Donzel? Let me go back up. You probably answered when I was looking down. Okay, 83 degrees, Donzel says. So that's good. I'm glad it's cooled down for sure. All right, let's look at these. Just going to get these ready right there. All right, so let's see how we did. All right, let's start back with A. Ooh, y'all, this teal came out gorgeous. Look at that. So there's our A. And then remember, I was kind of drooling over the B. Oh my goodness. Look at that B. Isn't that beautiful? Then we had F. And if you need me to tell you a color, just let me know. So there's our F. Here's E. There, that's purple. Then we have J. That looks so good. Look at there. I don't know why I love that J so much. In green. And then we have I. Right there. So what do y'all think? Y'all like those? All right, let's put this last batch in. And then we're going to start assembling some. That's the first side, so we'll come back and get those after they cool. All right, so let's see what fun colors we have. So I already pulled out some tassels. Here we have different colors. I even have a whole nother bag Let's get the key rings. I think everything is inside there. Yep. Okay. So usually, y'all, I like to match up the tassels. So let's put like green on the green one. We have a purple, so there's purple. There's a little blue. Okay, let that cool down. And these are some leftovers. Okay, it could. All right, then I have some leftovers too. So I think I want to go more for a teal, and I'm looking in this bag. Y'all, look at this. This is like an extra bag of just tassels that I ordered. So I think I see like a teal in here. Oh my goodness, look at there. I found a teal to go with A. And then there's like a lighter. That's like a yellow, so we can put that with the yellow one. And then there's like a orange. Ooh, that looks good. So I'm putting that with orange. There. So small. All right, then we need like a coral. Here's a coral in this bag. This one's like a coral. It's my favorite summer shirt. I figured why not wear it a little bit longer while I can, right? When I first started wearing it at the end of the school year, it was kind of like, sorry, can't summer, bye, like I'm on break. Now I'm like, sorry, can't summer, bye. It's like summer's almost over. So that's how I'm wearing it now. All right, y'all, I have a tassel to match each one. So let's put these away. Put them there for now. All right, so let's see if we can get these assembled some, and then we'll do our others a little bit later. And I'll show you our tumblers. Yeah, I got to coordinate, right? Plus, I wore it today, so I was like, I don't have to change clothes, so I'll just keep this on. So let's go ahead and get all of our hardware. I'm just going to put one in front of each so I don't lose it, and I'll know what I need for the next one. Then let's get some key rings. Sister Julia, we're still live. Hey, you made it live. How are you doing? All right, so I'm going to save all those, y'all. We're going to come back and do those. Thank you, Miss Trina. Yep, same message, different tone, right? All right, let's move all that out of the way here. So I have my tools ready to help me. So let's start with the A, y'all. Remember, this one was like in the teal color. I'm just going to use my pliers to kind of pull it apart a little bit. Just makes it easier for me. And before I do that, I forgot I like to go ahead and attach the tassel. Let me do that first. And if you haven't dropped your color and your initial, go ahead and do that. All right, so there's that one. Let's just do all of those first. Let's get all the tassels done. Kind of like doing it in an assembly so that when I'm ready to put it together, this step is taken care of. Yeah, I love all the colors too. And some of these I hadn't done before, so I said, let's pull out some new colors this time. All right, there's purple. Let's do the coral. So has school started back for everyone now? I know there was like a load of districts where they just started this week. I don't think Greenville has started yet. I think Chesterfield County started, what was it, last week? Thank you, brother. All right, and then let's do the yellow. So yeah, now countdown for me is on for Labor Day, y'all. I do have a pink, Miss Trina. I didn't finish the pink because I want to redo it, but the pink looks like that, and I'm sure I have another one too. So I just picked out some different patterns and colors for us today. All right, now that I have all the tassels on, now we're going to attach them. This is going to go really quick. It's not going to take us any time at all for this. And then we'll get them hanging on our stand. So look at there. There's the A. And look at how that tassel matches perfectly. Oh, wow. So, Miss Kathy, y'all haven't started back yet. Okay. And I know a lot of districts now are on the modified year-round, which is what we've been on. My school was actually the first school to pilot that for the district. And then that was before I got there. And I think I was there 1 year before the entire district decided, hey, you know what? They love it so much. Let's all do it. So I love it because we will have our first week off in October. They call it fall intersession. And then this year we get 2 weeks and 3 days off for Christmas. We have a winter intersession in February. Then we still get a week off for spring break, like in April. So yeah. Yeah, and it's nice because when you start to feel that burnout, you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I wish it were summer already. You have something to look forward to. So yeah, I agree with you, brother, on that. Mom says school has started there. So yeah, I love it. And it kind of levels out to being the same amount of time. You just don't have the huge summer break, but I don't mind giving up 2 weeks in the summer to get, 2 additional weeks. Oh, and I forgot to say, we now have a full week off for Thanksgiving. It used to be long time ago when I first started teaching and working in the schools. It used to be Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, and Friday. Then it moved to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, y'all, we get a whole week. And that happened too since we changed. So I love that. So more time with the family is always a good thing. All right, look at that purple E, y'all. Look at there. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's put the F together. Remember, this one was like a coral color. It's making me think of the beach. And they're so pretty. And I'm already thinking, y'all, wouldn't these make beautiful car coasters too, or even coasters in general? So if you want one of these as a coaster, comment the word coaster, because I can certainly add your initial and whatever color you tell me. And you get to even pick out your pattern. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So I'm thinking car coasters, coaster in your home. But I really love the idea of car because this would be on your keys. And then you would have one of these in your car holder. So yeah, lots of ways you can do it. All right, here's the green J. You love them, Miss Kathy? I do too. So yeah, we'll have to add this to the creative circle. I don't think we've done these yet. And that's my teaching group where I teach all things wreaths and bows and sublimation and just anything I know how to make, t-shirts and all. There's the green J. And then we have one more. Let's do the I. The I's have it, right? We're going to end with I. Uh-oh, I dropped it. And so I have to use 2 of these, just kind of hold it. Here we go. Yes, they do. All right. And there's the eye. So what do y'all think? All right, so I'm going to redo that M and N. Let's see what we had on the press. And I'll finish those up later. I'm going to show you what they look like, though. Go ahead and turn that on. Then we'll get the stand and hang those up real quick. Oh, you have a hoodie for your stick shift in the car? What is that, Flo? Is it like a cover? That sounds fun. All right, y'all. Here's the L. And it's in sort of like a teal, too. Yeah, look at there. So there's the L. There's K. I think I've done it almost everyone's initial tonight, have I? If I haven't gotten to your initial, let me know. The R kind of reminds me of that color for the B. Look at that. There's the R. 3 more. Uh-oh. Here's D for Donzel. There's the D. Ooh, C for Miss Kathy. There's pink, Miss Trina. And it's in a nice chevron design. That's pretty. And then the last one we have is H for Hardison. And it's like in the blue family. Look at there. So I didn't do all of them today. We still have WBST, and I'm going to reprint the G, and I think M and N. I didn't do Q because I usually don't have any Q customers, nor Z. But if you want those, you can absolutely order those. I think I forgot to say P because the P is also what I'm going to reprint. All right, so I'll finish those up later. Let's get these hung on our stand so you can see how they look. So if you were here last time, remember we added the wristlets to the bottom of our stand right here at the bottom. So if you missed that live, go back on Saturday. You can check out the wristlets that we created. These are available on the website. I'll add the link in just a minute. And then these were some of the keychains that I already had. So what I tried to do this time is change up the colors so that customers would have a variety when they come to my vendor event. So let's see. Looks like I'm going to have to get another stand because I see I moved some of these from the bottom to the top. So let me do the letters that are already up here. So last time, and I've got to finish that C. So like last time, the C was in purple like that. But guess what? This time, my customer will also have an option of a pink. So I wanted to have variety. All right, so let's see. Do I have a D to hang? Not yet. So let me put that out of the way so I don't get confused. E, yes, we do. So look, this is what I have for E. Already in the yellow. Thank you, Miss Trina. So let's add this E in purple. Yes, it does. It changes it up. All right. This was an F. I wanted to showcase that you can do like a plain initial. So there is F. And now we have a pattern F in a different color. Just like so. All right. We have H next. So I'll get the new H added. So very similar in color, but a different font. I changed the font this time. K. Here's a pink for Miss Trina just to show her what that pink looks like. So there's K, and we'll get the K added. We'll get M added and N. And P. And R. All right, so it looks like I'm going to have to make room or order another stand. That's probably what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do right now, let me take some of these, and I'm going to combine them. Here's O, P, and R, N, and M. So let's put in the front, here's C. So let's go ahead and hang B right here. And let's hang A right here. These, oh, I didn't put A together, or did it come off? I don't think I tightened it. Let me redo that. So if the letter is missing for me, that means I sold it last time. So that's why I want it to replenish. Stand. Look at how we're going to have such great variety between the initial keychains and now the wristlets. Isn't that going to be awesome? All right, here we go. All right, so we have A going right here. So A, B, C, D. Here's E, F. Let's see, G, H, I, J, and there's K. And then these I'm going to make room for just next to it, and I will get another little holder. But isn't this amazing, y'all? So now I have my display at least getting stocked again. So just like that. So let me come up closer so y'all can see. So let me know, what do you think? I'm going to turn it like that so y'all can see it. And if you order one, let's see, let me pick a letter. Let's do the C. Let's say if Miss Kathy were to order this. So let's make it look pretty for Miss Kathy, because we're not just going to drop it in a box like that. So we're going to package it up, get it nice and ready to go for Miss Kathy. Just like so. Yes, it is cool, isn't it, Miss Kathy? This is just an example. And I could hang them like this too, so I'll show you how it looks if I go ahead and package them up. Sometimes I like to have them loose, but I could package them up. And that way they're ready to go either way. And I might go ahead and do that because sometimes for the outdoor events especially, this would make it easy where we don't have to worry about any rain damage or just rain in general. All right, look at that for Miss Kathy or whomever. And let's see if it'll fit on my little stand here. So it's a little tight. I'd have to get another stand. But isn't that amazing how I could hang it like that? Let me see if I can kind of show you. Look at that. So now it's hanging and it's all set and ready to go. So we may look at getting another stand so I can already have them packaged, ready to go. Customer can take it off. And let's do one more thing while we're here. Then I can add my little price label to it. And let me grab the link for those because I promised you I would. So while I'm doing that. Oh, it's right here. I left it up on my screen. Look at there. All right. So there's the link. So then I can use my little label maker since I have it right here. can change it over to number. I'm going to add a symbol first. Okay. Isn't that cool that you can do this, y'all? Let's turn on number. And I'm just erasing what I had before. Oh, I didn't put the right number. Hold on, let's do that again. Just like that. And then let's print it. So we're printing it. And I'll zoom you in just so you can see this part. So I just printed it. Let's move my tools over and out of the way so you can see. All right, so it printed. Let's cut it. Normally, I would probably do this on the inside if I'm concerned about the rain. So go ahead and do that. Take it back out. Let's put our price on, just like so. I'm going to trim it down just a little bit. I don't need all that extra space. And now I have it all labeled. If I wanted to put my Touch of Faith tag on it, I could. I could put my business card inside. So let's do that just to show you. So I always like to have something that has my branding on it. And y'all, look at how professional it looks. So there we go. Business card on the back. Just like that. Oops, I forgot I switched the camera. And then look, there it is. And it's already labeled, ready to go. So if anyone wants to help me do this, please volunteer in the comments. I'd love to have some help. This is when my niece Heaven comes in handy. She likes to do this kind of stuff with me. So y'all like that? And then we can hang it back. So let's see. We're just going to hang it here for now. And we are all set and ready to go. So how did we do, y'all? Did y'all like that? And I just threw that part in there for y'all for free, as my mom would say. So y'all got that little business tip for free. If you want more business tips, come on over to learnfromfaith.com. That's the kind of stuff I teach on Thursdays to creatives who want to have a business. You don't have to be a creative. If you just have an online business and you want to learn how to sell more, come on over. I'll see you Thursday at 5. That's actually tomorrow, right? All right. Yes, free 99. I love it. All right, y'all. It's Tuesday. We're going to do our YouTube subscriber count in just a minute. So get ready for that. Y'all are already on YouTube. So I'm just going to have Donzel go ahead and get that ready. But before we go, are y'all ready to see my first tumbler? Then I'm going to show you the one we made Sunday because I told you to stick around so you could see that. And I'm so, so excited. We have more designs coming. I just worked on a few others. I have some custom orders that I'm going to be filling. So yes, looking forward to it. All right, so I wanted a tumbler I could take to school, y'all. So this is my school tumbler, the one that I carry at work. And look at there. Can y'all see it? It's my favorite, the rose gold color. And it has my name that the students would call me, so Mrs. Godbold. And this is, oh, so beautiful, and I had so much fun making it that I said I've got to teach the Creative Circle how to make it. And I have my lemon water. So refreshing. So after making that, Sunday, we debuted the 40 ounces in our private group, Faith Creative Circle. We meet every Sunday, learnfromfaith.com. We'll get you there. And I instantly knew that I wanted to share that with them. So we had a blast. And so we debuted our very first design on my business page on Sunday as well. So these are now available. I will, Donzel, thank you. These are now available on the website. So let me show you. This is the first one that we have, and I will have others that I'll be sharing with you. So this is a 40 ounce. It keeps your cold things cold. I think it's 12 plus hours, and hot things hot for 8 plus hours. Look at there, y'all. This is an inspirational 40 ounce tumbler, and I love it. It has beautiful quotes like faith it till you make it, or God has big plans for me, living on a prayer, because adulting is hard without Jesus. And let me do it this way. I forgot. This is what I did for my private group and for House of Awesome Sunday. That way I don't have to hold it. Look at there. So it has God has big plans for me, because adulting is hard without Jesus. It also says Jesus loves me. Set your mind on things above, and love never fails. So this is what I taught in the private group on Sunday, and it's available on the website. Let me grab that link as well, so you can check that one out for yourself if you're interested. And I can't wait to hear what y'all think about those. Let me find it first. And I'm going to ask Miss Kathy a question since she is here. Miss Kathy, would you like a sneak peek as to what we're going to learn Sunday? So let's see what Miss Kathy says, and that will determine if I show y'all. All right, Miss Trina is heading out. Thank you for being here. Let me hear from Miss Kathy first. Oh, so Sister Julia came back up on Facebook. She's over on Facebook. Yeah, we all had to come to YouTube. It was freezing up for them. Thank you. All right, so let's see what Miss Kathy says, and then we'll go from there. Have a great night, Miss Trina. Thank you for joining us. And then after this, we'll do our subscriber update. Donzel. Okay, Miss Kathy says yes, so she gave me permission. Thank you, Miss Kathy. All right, so let me go ahead and add the link first to that tumbler. And then let me show you what we're going to learn in the Creative Circle Sunday. So I'm giving them a sneak peek, and I'm giving you all a sneak peek. So I wanted to personalize this a little bit further. So on the top of mine, let me show you what I did. We're going to learn how to make a nameplate. Look at that. Here's your sneak peek. So guess what? You can personalize it and add your name to it, or any name to it. So what do y'all think about that? So when you order yours, if you want to order one of those, you can absolutely do it. But I'll show you that on Sunday. So after I teach it, there we go. So this is what it looks like from the top. Let me see if I can hold it so you can see it. I'll have to go close to the camera and turn it the right way. Oh, goodness. It's hard, y'all. I'm looking at the camera. Can you see it, y'all? Miss Kathy's looking. So you can personalize it, name whatever you want to put at the top. So that's what I'm teaching Sunday. So I can't wait to share that in the circle. So if you want to join us, www.learnfromfaith.com will be your ticket to get in to that class. All right, Donzel, let's see how many we have. I'm super excited. I think last time, let me go ahead and look. It looks like last time we were sitting at 964. 964 last time. So let's see how y'all did this week. And there might be even more because guess what? You all are all on YouTube. So take a moment real quick. Check and make sure you have already subscribed before Donzel grabs the number. Super, super excited to see because we're so close to 1,000. We're going to celebrate when we get to our 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, everyone should get it tonight. Right, brother. That's what I said. Oh my gosh, y'all. Are you serious? I'm waiting. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, here we go. Let's do a drum roll. Drum roll, please. All right, Donzel, we're ready because I think everyone else is ready too. My aunt is ready. Miss Kathy's ready. All right. Looks like we're sitting at 970 subscribers. Woo-hoo! Y'all clap. Isn't that amazing? Woo-hoo! I'm so excited. Thank y'all so, so much for supporting my page, my channel. I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, if you're on Facebook, go ahead right now. You can comment exclamation point and the word notify. Yes, Aunt Florence was so close. Yes, she was. And then, of course, if you're over on YouTube, you can just go ahead right now, click on that subscribe button, and also turn on the notifications by clicking that bell. That way you always know when we are live. I don't want you to miss anything. All right, everyone. I think that is it for today. Shout out to the leaderboard. So thanks to Miss Kathy being number 1, my brother Jerry Midas number 2, and Miss Trina came in at number 3. And then there's several of you followed suit. So I appreciate y'all so much. That is exciting and fun. I love that. I'll have to go back and check that out. All right. I think the only other thing I wanted to tell y'all is don't forget Saturday, October 11th, we will be at the South Carolina Sweet Potato Festival. I believe this is the 42nd or 43rd. And that's located in Darlington, South Carolina. So if you're local to the area, make sure you come on over and see us. I'd love to see you in person. And then I will keep you posted. We're working on another event coming up in November. So I can't wait to share that with you as well. All right, we'll do it again on Saturday. Any questions? Anything else before we leave? Did I forget anything? This has been so fun. If you want to order a tumbler, I've added the link in the comments. You can check out the website. And I look forward to seeing you all back really, really soon. Really, really soon. Okay. All right. I think that is it. So don't forget, go out, find something good, because when you do, you know you found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing night. Enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you in 3 days live, and I'll be back on my page. Have a great night. I love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.